So, do you think the utility of a product is same? I think we did this question in the first class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, application-based question. Think of something you recently purchased. What did you purchase recently? Be very honest.
Ma'am, a set of books.
Okay, set of books. What else?
Pencil box
Groceries,
and a
vegetables.
D protractor.
Okay, protractor and groceries. What else?
Clothes.
Ma'am, laptop.
Okay, which you had purchased recently. All right. What else? Laptop, groceries,
Candies.
candies. All right. What else? Who said candies?
Ma'am,
Bhavya.
Bhavya. Okay.
Ma'am, fruits.
Fruits. Okay. Okay. So Aisha said fruits. All right. So enough. We have got enough of examples. Now, what did you purchase? You got an answer for that. What kind of a good or service it is? Is it a durability or a utility? You all gave me so many examples. Right?
Mine is a durable one.
Mine is durable.
Yours
Mine
is,
is
what is
durable.
your, first tell me your product name and then tell.
Ma'am,
My
mine is a set of books which we have to read.
So which category it will be in terms of durability and utility?
Durability.
Okay, it is durable books. All right. And utility, in terms of utility?
ma'am,
Necessary?
groceries and candies.
Okay, necessary. What else? What about candies?
Ma'am,
Chocolate?
consumable.
Consumable
It is
utility.
consumable. Very good. Is it
Perishable, ma'am,
necessary?
too.
Comfort.
No, it's not
Comfort.
necessary.
Very good. Very good. Very nice.
And because it
Okay.
is not a
Why did you buy it? You all know. Somebody
For
bought
my
it.
school
pleasure.
purpose.
Yeah. Comfort. Somebody bought it because of it was necessary. For example, books was a necessity. Candy
No,
was
ma'am,
a
for
comfort.
me it was a comfort. I was just bored.
Okay, so that also depends upon which kind of a book you are buying. If you are buying any syllabus book, then that is a need.
Ma'am,
If you
I
are
bought for
buying
reading.
any
Reading.
book, fictional book, then it is a comfort.
I bought a fictional reading.
Yeah, then it is a comfort. Okay. How much did you pay for it? How much did you pay to buy a
700.
book?
5 rupees.
700 rupees for 5 books.
700 for 5 books. Okay, what about candies? How much did you bought?
I forgot. Ma'am, I think so. 100 rupees.
Candies 100
It was
rupees.
a packet. It was a packet of candies.
Okay. What about Aisha? How much did you buy fruit for? How much did you buy fruit for?
Ma'am, 100 rupees.
100 rupees. Okay. You will tell me, was it a necessity? Was it a comfort? Fruit?
necessity.
Ma'am, it was
Necessity. Okay, fine. All right. Now, what are the different factors you considered before buying those products?
The expiry date,
One by
the
one,
quality of
one
it.
by one, Yash. One by one. Yes.
In my case, I just did research about the story of the book and did it fit my interest, and it did, so I bought it.
Okay. So you did not check the price. You did not check the author and all.
No, I just bought it because of the story. That's it.
Okay, just because of the plot. Okay. What about Simran?
5 rupees.
Okay. Next is Bhavya. What about you? What
Expiry date, price, and if I
Okay.
really need it or not.
You check the price of the candies. You check the expiry date. Okay, and you also checked whether you actually required to buy. Was it a need or not? Right?
Ma'am,
Before
can I
Not
buying.
a need, but if I really wanted to eat it or not.
Okay, if you can skip or not, you check that. And you also check whether that fits into your budget, isn't it?
Ma'am, can I tell Yash?
Okay, good. Next is fruit. Who said fruit? There was
Ma'am,
one.
Aisha.
Yeah. So what factors did you consider when buying a food?
Ma'am, quality, price,
Okay.
and can it
Quality.
fit my budget?
Sorry?
quality, price, and can it fit to my budget?
Okay, quality, price. You check the price also. Did it fit into your budget or not? And you check the quality. All right. Okay. So I hope you got the answers to all your
Yes.
questions. So here it says that answers may vary because definitely you all have bought different products. The product will not be same for each one of you. Now, what is consumer surplus? I remember I had taught you all what is
Yes,
consumer
ma'am.
surplus. Who will tell me? There are two definitions given over here. I think the definition which is below is more appropriate. Bhavya, can you read it? The difference.
The difference between the price a person is willing to pay and the price he or she actually pays while purchasing a good or a service is called consumer surplus.
Right. You have to write this much. Okay. This is the definition. It is a difference between the price the person is willing to pay and the price the person actually pays.
Excuse me,
Right?
ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, Yash.
Ma'am, that it can be consumer deficit because he
Consumer?
is willing to pay 100, ma'am, because he is up.
Ma'am, he is saying negative surplus.
Consumer deficit.
That is different. I am just asking the definition over here.
Ma'am, but that's not. If he is willing to pay 100, but the price is 150, so consumer, what will be that?
It is see here you have been asked consumer surplus. Understand? You just have to write the definition over here. For the ones which you are saying that the consumer surplus might be in negative, that you'll have to prove in sums. So you also have sums in that which you will understand later on. It is there in this particular exercise only. Okay, Yash? Okay, Zayan, do you have a question?
No.
Lower your hand. Simran, do you have a question?
Ma'am, I'm not able to lower my hand.
Lower your hand. Okay. Next is read and respond the following case study. Okay. Mohan is a huge fan of Delhi Daredevils. A match between DD and KKR is going to take place in the stadium in his town. However, all tickets are sold out. He is willing to pay up to 15,000 for a ticket if someone is willing to sell it to him. He wants 2 such tickets. That means what? 15 multiplied by?
2.
Ma'am, 30,000.
30,000.
So, who's having the budget of 30,000?
Mohan.
Mohan. Okay. Mohan has a budget of 30,000. Okay. He wants to buy 2 tickets. Okay. 1 ticket, 15,000. All right. Now, let's see what happens further. Okay. He came across, he wants 2 such tickets, one for himself and one for his brother. He came across a man who has extra tickets and want to sell each for 10,000. Assuming that he buys both the tickets, what will be his consumer surplus? Calculate.
Ma'am,
10,000.
10,000.
10,000.
Okay, raise your hands so that I can ask the child. Yes, Aditya, what is the answer?
Ma'am, 10,000 is 5,000 for each ticket.
Okay, 10,000. How did you calculate 10,000?
Ma'am, 5,000 for Mohan's ticket and 5,000 for his brother's ticket. So
ticket.
it's
Okay.
10,000.
So like that he'll have 10,000. So I'll give you the explanation in short. For example, as we told that he wanted to buy 2 tickets and his budget was 30,000. And then he comes across a person who sells 2 tickets in 20,000. Right? So remaining will be what? 10,000 as his consumer surplus. Got it, everyone? Got the answer, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Understood how did we calculate consumer surplus?
Yes, ma'am.
No reply.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am, understood.
okay, good. Next is read and respond to the following case study. Okay, a family wants to buy a new sofa set. Their budget is 30,000. They approach many sellers that charge them different prices. Seller 1 is giving them in 40,000, seller 2 30,000, seller 3 35,000, and seller 4 45,000. What is the budget?
30,000.
30,000.
30,000. Okay, and in the market they have 4 different sellers. So what is the maximum consumer surplus they can get, and from which seller?
0 from
Ma'am,
seller 2.
0 from seller 2.
I'm 0 from seller.
Very good.
because
0 from seller
2.
2. All right, got it?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
if I ask you calculate the negative consumer surplus, what will be the negative amount which we
Ma'am,
have
for
to pay?
which one?
45, 30. Ma'am, for which seller?
If I say if he has to pay more money, so what will be the maximum consumer
thirty.
surplus
15.
15,000.
15.
to which seller?
Ma'am,
Seller
4.
4.
Very good, seller 4. Got it?
Ma'am, and for all of them, it's 30.
It is 30. The correct answer over here is 30 and seller 2. Next is make a list of 3 things you want to purchase in the coming month. Think about the price you're willing to pay for it and find out the actual price. So this will be different, okay? It will not be same. Just lower down, don't show the table. Okay, now don't show the table. All right, now you will tell me what are the 3 things you want to purchase in next month.
A laptop.
Okay, you want to buy a laptop, Zayan.
Ma'am, a
very good.
drone.
Yes.
A drone. Ma'am, a drone.
Ma'am, a mouse pad.
Okay, mouse pad,
Pens.
laptop.
I'm
Ma'am, drone.
Paints and
Drone, okay. What else?
Ma'am, books.
Books, okay.
paints.
What?
Yes,
Paint.
ma'am.
Paints.
One more reading book.
Bhavya, did you say paints?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, paints. All right.
Ma'am, one more
Yeah, ma'am,
reading
I
book.
want plastic crayon.
Okay,
That's
reading
big one.
book. Yes, Simran, what do you want to buy?
Ma'am, plastic crayons, that bigger set.
Okay, you want to buy a plastic crayon bigger set. Fine. So now you have listed all your things, what you want to buy in the next month. All right, coming month. Now, what budget do you have? Do you know what is your budget if you want to
Yes.
buy? Right?
Ma'am, mine is 50,000.
Ma'am, mine is
Okay.
1,500.
Okay. Bhavya, yours? Paint. But what is your
I-
budget to buy?
Ma'am, mine is 20.
200. Mostly 200.
200. Simran, yours?
Yeah, ma'am, 150 maximum.
Okay, 150 rupees. Okay. So now you have already listed your items, right? And you have already listed the price you all are willing to pay, right? Now, do you know what is the actual price?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
what is the
ma'am.
actual price of your commodity, Aditya?
Ma'am, it's 25,000.
And what were you willing to pay?
Ma'am, 25.
25. So you earn how much surplus?
Ma'am, 0.
0. Very good. All right. Next is Zayan. What your budget is?
Ma'am, my budget 55,000.
55,000. Your laptop is
Ma'am, I guess 50,000.
50,000. What will be your consumer surplus then?
5,000.
5,000. Very good. Next is Bhavya. Paint. You said you want to buy paint.
Ma'am, the actual price is 153 rupees.
153, and you told me 200 was your
Budget.
right budget. So minus, tell me what will be your consumer surplus?
Just a second.
200 minus 153.
47 rupees.
47 rupees is your consumer surplus. What about Simran? She said it is 150 rupees is a budget.
Ma'am, I don't actually.
What is the actual price?
Ma'am, it is
Search on
something near
Google.
100 only.
So you what will be your consumer surplus?
50 rupees.
0.
Ma'am,
Okay,
I said
150 was your
150.
budget. Okay, it is around 100. So 50 rupees will be your consumer surplus. Okay, fine. Got the answer?
Yes.
Now so show the table. So these are the different commodities. It may vary for you all, but one person wanted to buy a watch over here. One person wanted to buy craft
Can I
material.
tell one mine?
All right. So I hope you understood how to find the consumer surplus, everyone. All right. Unmute yourself instead
Yes,
of.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Even you need to unmute.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Noise.
Yes. Next is the demand curve reflects the willingness to
Ma'am, I have a
pay.
doubt.
Who's it?
I
Wait, Ayush, wait. The demand curve reflects the willingness to pay of 6 consumers. All right. Can you see, refer to your textbooks, everyone?
Ma'am, we haven't solved, you haven't explained the page before this.
Okay. I just refer to your page. Refer to the page, open your textbooks, everyone, because this is not there in the digital book. It is only there in your textbook. Okay. Everyone referring to the page, and we will solve simultaneously the answers also. So you understand the graph. Okay, it is not
Yes,
different.
ma'am.
Ready,
Ma'am?
everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, which
Page 125.
25.
See everybody's textbooks. Show your textbooks, everyone.
yes, ma'am.
So, I am on page 125. Consider the buyers of Rangoli during Diwali. Different people put different values on the Rangoli. They have a different willingness to pay. For example, how much Tina wants to pay?
8 rupees.
8
each.
rupees.
8 rupees. Can you get, did you got the answer over here, session 6?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How much is Sita willing to pay?
7 rupees.
7?
7
It is
rupees.
not the content, it is the session only. It is a question answer only. Okay. Now, next is how much Chetna wants to pay?
5 rupees.
Okay. Now, quantity of Rangoli packets. Now, you know what they are willing to pay. While each of the people value the Rangoli packets differently, they each pay the same price. What is the price they are paying?
5 rupees.
5 rupees.
5
That means you have a list of table. Everybody is willing to pay differently, but everybody lands up paying 5 rupees as the price of the commodity, actual price of the commodity. So consumer surplus is what? Underline this again. You have to remember this by heart. It is the difference between what the consumer is willing to pay and what the consumer actually pays. All right. So how are you going to calculate? For example, if it is for Tina.
Ma'am, the price
8
willing
minus
to pay
5.
minus the original price paid.
Yeah. So what about Tina's case? Can you tell me how much Tina wanted
3
to pay?
rupees.
3 rupees.
How much Tina wanted to pay? I asked.
8
8
rupees.
rupees.
How much she paid?
5.
5 rupees.
How much will be her consumer surplus?
3
3
rupees.
rupees.
Got it? She could save 3 rupees. Over here, can you see shade? How many people will purchase the Rangoli in the graph alongside? Now you have a graph also. So you understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
Let
Yes,
me take
ma'am.
one more example to check whether you are able to calculate. What about Sita? How much she wanted to pay?
7 rupees.
How much she paid?
Rupees 5.
5.
What is the consumer surplus?
2
2
rupees.
rupees.
What about Bimla? It's different now.
Minus 1 rupees.
Minus 1 rupee. So she landed up paying
Minus
extra
more
1
extra
rupee.
money.
Okay, what about Mona?
Minus
Minus 2.
2.
So
Minus 2
that
rupees.
means what? She landed up paying 2
Extra.
More.
rupees more than her budget. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
ma'am.
consider, yes. Somebody said, excuse me, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
He said
Now,
yes.
consider the entire market for Rangoli. With many buyers, the demand curve is smooth instead of stepped. With an increase in price, the demand decreases. Take a look at the graph below that represents the price on y-axis and demands on the x-axis. Can you see the price marked in the graph?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, on y-axis you have the price, on the x-axis you have the demand. Now we saw the table which we saw, it was individual person willing to pay. Now it is in the market. We are seeing in the form of a market about the demand and the supply. All right, and the current price is how much? 3 rupees. Okay, so whenever, please come to page 126, everyone. Turn to page 126.